Hey there, it's Brandan from Be Love's a Love. It's April. It's actually my birthday week. So this has actually been a very good week. It's very early in the week, but it's been a very good one. The weather is not cooperating. April is behaving like April, where it is gorgeous and warm and nice one day, and then it's storming the next. And today it's beautiful. It's just cold. It is 46 degrees. And this is the first full week in April. So again, not incredibly surprising, but it is what it is. But I hope that your reading is going well. I finally finished, and again, finally meaning it wasn't a bad book. I was just distracted. Finished the book about the lawyer in the, what's the word? She was in heaven. It's kind of like the in-between place. And let me tell you what. The book had me, and I posted this on my IG, where I was reading it, I was getting my nails done, and I had to put it down because I started to cry. I could feel myself tearing up in the chair in the nail salon. And it's not like it was like the bawling type of crying. It is just I'm so sad. It was a sympathy sadness. The way it was written was so beautifully done that you felt the emotions that the main character was feeling, how they were feeling. And you couldn't help but get emotional and get teared up about it. So I'm in the nail salon, and I'm like doing the long blinks and the big blinks and a lot of blinks, trying to keep my tears from falling. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to find another book to read while I'm in here, or just scroll IG, because I'm not gonna be sitting up in this woman's chair crying and then not able to express the reasons why I'm crying, because I couldn't describe that book with any kind of justice. So I finished that one. I have been, and I think I mentioned in the past couple videos, that I have been on one of those free reading apps that you find on Facebook and Instagram. And I had found a book that I had read like the sample of, but then just hadn't decided to download the app. Well, I found it on this app that I have, where the chapters are free, but you have to watch an ad in between every chapter. So that part gets kind of annoying. But I have found a book or two that has really sucked me in, that are pretty. The writing, again, the punctuation is questionable. You sometimes have to kind of guess at what the word is. So I don't know who they have writing these books. I don't know if it's a chat GPT thing. I don't know if it's like an English as a second language. And so, which would actually make more sense, because some of the words that they use are those types of words where it can be, you could write it one of two ways, and depending on how you write it changes the definition of it. So I can understand, I can get kind of like, okay, this is what they meant, but this is not the word that they put here. Or there's a lot of misspelling. So again, sometimes it takes you in and out. It hasn't stopped me from reading it. So that has taken up a lot of my time. But I finished a lawyer book. And then at the end, I wrote at the end of my review, I even mentioned that, I would read more books by this author. I enjoyed the two books because it was a duology. I enjoyed both of these books very well. And she had another book. And I saw that it was on Kindle Unlimited. So I was like, okay, I am going to download this other book. So that's the book that I'm reading now. I just downloaded it this morning. I read the sample. So at the end of the second book, they had the sample, probably part of the first chapter was included in like the back pages. So I read that, and that's where I was like, oh, okay, this seems interesting. And it's a much shorter, not gonna say much, it's a shorter book. The author has defined it as a novella. It's 130 pages maybe. So I should be able to finish. I'm not going to say I'll be able to finish it quick fast, because we know how long it took me to read that other novella. So I should be able to read it. Hopefully I'll have it done by my birthday. And then I can get some other books to read as my birthday gift to myself. So we'll see. But all in all, you know, my reading has been good. Like I said, I just finished The Lawyer, Middle Earth, not Middle Earth, Lord. What is the word? It has escaped me right now. And now I'm reading the other book. The other book is about two best friends. I don't know what the female best friend does. The male best friend is a professional football player. And they have been best friends forever. And they consider each other family. And the premise is she's a writer. That's right. She's a writer who has been successful with young adult. Now she wants to veer into romance because she says that's where the money is. That's where the long money is. And because of that, she's trying to write romance and write these sex scenes, but she's not coming from a place of authenticity, according to her. She's like, I want to write about these things, but I realize I haven't experienced these things. So how can I write about them if I haven't experienced them? And then how can I experience them? I need to do them. So I need to find somebody who is willing to do all of these adventurous things so that I can write about it from a place of knowledge. And so the best friend raises his hand. He's like, pick me. I'll do it with you. I'll do it for you. She's like, no, you're my best friend. This is not going to happen. And mind you, there have been rumors forever that they have been dating, but she calls him a man whore. That's not my definition. She calls him that. And I just don't think, again, this is only based off of the first chapter and the summary, that they have ever been that way with each other. So, meaning to say, it's not like they dated, realized they were better as friends, and then just remained best friends. I get the impression that they were always best friends, and there was never any conversation about them dating. So, it should be interesting. It seems cute. It seems cute. And again, based on how the other two books were, I am apt to trust the author with this book. So I'm excited to see how this one is. Again, it's a novella. It's about 132 pages if memory serves. So, you know, it should be something I don't mind taking a risk on, especially since I had already said my goal for 2025 was to increase the number of books I am reading by authors that I do not know, and then also authors by people of color. And this author is one. I'll say I had read the book before, and then I just finished her second. So this would be the third book from her. But again, she's new to me. I hadn't read her outside of these books. And she's also a Black woman. So it's like tick, tick, tick. So I hope you're doing well. I hope your April is treating you well, and that the weather is turning for the better in your area. I know all over the States it's been a hot mess potato with random storms, tornadoes, things like where you would think you're out of that time period and they're coming back. So I hope you are doing well, that you are safe, you have what you need, and I hope that what you needed was some good books and that you found one. If you have any good recommendations, I will take all. So if you have any suggestions, send them my way. All right? Take care of yourself. Bye.